What is up, crypto love? Randall here, and today we are going to talk about one very essential skill to investing in cryptos and making money in cryptos. Now, a skill, as Will Smith says, is different than talent. See, talent you're born with naturally. Skills are only had by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. Practice, okay? And this skill is useful for everyone. Now, before we get started, thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone mashing on that like button. We have a late night live stream Tuesday, November 21st at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's our 100th episode. Be there or be square. Now, let's get on to it. What is this skill, you're asking? This skill is called patience. I know it sucks, doesn't it? I'm a very impatient person. Just in life, I want shit now. I don't want to have to wait for it. I want it now. And we live in a very impetuous society. Okay? I want something, I go on Amazon, I order it, it's here now. I want something, I go there, I go here, I go here. I don't have to wait. Instant gratification. It's easy. But in cryptocurrency, in investing, you're going to get screwed. You are going to get screwed with impatience. So, patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Okay? So the capacity to tolerate delay. It sucks. You want it now, right? We all want to be millionaires now. We all want to be super wealthy now. But guess what? If we take a look at some successful investors, they didn't get there overnight. Now I get it. He doesn't like Bitcoin. He's probably, in this picture, he's saying, ah, phooey, that Bitcoin's a bunch of crap. I imagine he probably said, ah, phooey, at least. But he didn't get there overnight, okay? He was patient. He did his research. He looked for valuable things. He bought them, pennies on the dollar, and then the price went up. And that's what we want to do with crypto. Now, and just to give you an example, like, I know I don't have the biggest YouTube channel on all of YouTube, but it wasn't something that I did overnight. It's every day making a video, every day providing awesome content for you guys, every day answering your comments, every day doing whatever. It's just a little bit every day, a little bit of patience, a little bit delayed gratification. That's how you build stuff up. Now, if we have patience as the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, what would be the opposite of that? Well, it might be something we all know all too well called FOMO. The anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere, like that you're missing out on the latest crypto, often aroused by posts seen on social media and or coin market cap, Twitter, whatever the heck it is. So we have FOMO, and on the opposite side of that, we also have FUD, so the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, usually evoked intentionally in order to put a competitor at a disadvantage. So, yeah. All that stuff that we see all the time in cryptocurrencies. And really, if you can learn to be patient and to avoid FOMO and FUD, you, my friend, are going to make a lot of money in crypto. Now you're saying, well, it all seems simple, but I just don't know how to do it. Well, I'll show you. Now, generally, a lot of the FOMOing and FUD goes in with looking at things by percentage change. So if you go over to CoinMarketCap, you click on percent change, all of these ones up here, yeah, it's awesome if they're gaining right now. But if you're not in that position, it may not be the time to get in because everybody's buying in now. You have to be a little bit contrarian. You have to think other than other people. But everybody sees this is going up. They think it's going to go up forever. It's not going to go up forever. It only goes up for a little bit until there's a correction. You don't want to be the last person to buy because then you lose a lot of money. Also, another place is to get caught in the FOMO and FUD is if you head over to your favorite exchange. Obviously, up top, they're going to have the biggest gainers, the top volume. These are the ones you do not want to buy. Okay, if you have a coin and it's up there, it might be a good time to sell if you want to sell it, but it's definitely not a good time to buy. Now, we'll take a look at a few cases of FOMO and how you can avoid them. First one, most recently, huge market manipulation. Okay, Bitcoin Cash, just look at this, went up from, I don't know, it was like $300 to $2,800 in a week, thanks to some giant pump and dump whales out there. Market manipulation at its finest, putting, I don't know, I'm not going to get into the argument, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, whatever, cool. There's an argument, whatever. But look at that. So as this was going up, people were FOMOing. They were saying, oh my gosh, it's going to go up forever. It's going to replace Bitcoin, which it didn't. And they bought in up here at a retarded amount. Okay? And then it came right back down. And they lost everything. You do not want to be in up here. When you are impatient, and you don't do your research, you buy in up here. And then sells off. And you are out of luck. All right? That is why whenever something is pumping, seriously, what do? Nothing. I let it pump. Just think about it. There's over 1,000 different cryptos out there. Okay? If each crypto had one day of the year when it pumped, that means that on any given day, at least 3 cryptos are going to be pumping. Okay? If you miss an opportunity today, there will be another one tomorrow. If the hottest girl you've ever seen walks by and you missed it, you shouldn't do that. You should go talk with her. But if she walks by and you missed it, guess what? There will be another one in 5 minutes. So, next one we'll look at is OMG. Now, I'm not saying these are good or bad cryptos. I'm not saying anything like that. I think that, this one and the next one are good cryptos. But this is just to take a look at FOMO and how to deal with it. So, OMI's Go, when it came out, a lot of hype, a lot of stuff. They had a working platform, doing great out in Asian markets. And, it got up to a point, and then people said, I don't know. And it's just been coming down ever since. Again, with being impatient, you don't want to try and get in at the very end. All right? If something is going up, if something's at an all-time high, I never buy. I know it rhymes, right? I just figured that out. If something's at an all-time high, I never buy. Right? So, that should be your mantra. Make it your mantra. But if something's at an all-time high, I never buy. And it makes sense. I don't want to lose money. I'm here to make money. And if you're not sure if you can do this, guys, if you're not sure if you can do this, just hodl Bitcoin. Believe me, you are not missing out on anything by hodling Bitcoin. Have you seen what Bitcoin has done in the past year? It went up 8 times in the past year. If you just hold on Bitcoin, it went up 8 times. How many cryptos do that? Not many. So, if you're not sure how to do this, if you're not sure if you can be patient, just hodl Bitcoin. Simple. I'm here to make you guys money, even though I'm not a financial advisor. I just care about you at the core. Now, next one, I'm going to show you where I lost some skin. Because guess what? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But when I make a mistake, I learn from it. Now, this is one No Limit coin. I thought, and I still think that this is going to be a very great project. I just think it hasn't seen its moment in the sun, whatever you call it. But I started buying in back here in August, right before this first big run-up. It was very exciting. I started buying in. I kept buying in. I was like, man, this is going to $1. And it never did go to $1. Not yet. Okay? But I bought all the way up to 50 cents. And then, boom, the price came down. Ugh, that China news destroyed everything. Price came down. And guess what? I'm still holding this one because I'm still optimistic about it. Yeah, I get it. I bought into some hype. I wasn't patient. I mean, I got some good prices down here, but I was just buying all the way. And I'm pretty much bought some at the highest of the highs. But I'm still holding on to it because I'm convinced in cryptocurrencies, for the most part, you do not have to have a losing trade. If it's a decent project and you just hold it long enough, you're going to make a lot of money. So, you do not have to have losing trades. Now, on to the PowerPoint presentation of this, whatever we're doing. Patience investing of the wealthy and wise. They rise early. That's what they do. But, a couple things. One, we want to buy low, sell high. Ingrain that in the back of your eyelids. You should see it when you're sleeping. Buy low, sell high. Ask, is the price at an all-time high or a relative high? Don't buy. Ask, is the price pretty low? Buy it. And it's a good project, buy it. Yeah, sure. Okay? Don't make pressured buys. I mentioned this before. Okay? When it seems like, oh my gosh, buy. Like the past couple days, we saw Neo and Lisk both exploding. And yeah, awesome projects potentially could be doing very well. Did I buy more? No. I already got my positions in earlier when they were cheap. I took a look. I saw these are awesome projects. I saw they have stuff coming up in the future, and I bought in, and I just held it. So recently, when everyone has been buying, everyone's been FOMOing, I just sit there and wait. And it's a tough thing to learn. I still don't do it all the time, okay? I'm still a very impatient person, but it's a skill. You can learn it by practicing it. Next one is don't make pressured sells. Okay, listen, like I said, if you hold pretty much any crypto for long enough, you're gonna make money. Okay, any crypto you buy, really, when we get down to it, any crypto you buy, you should be willing to hold for at least a year. If you're not, don't buy the damn thing. Because who knows? I mean, in crypto, time seems so fast. Like a week in crypto is like years elsewhere. The whole entire everything changes in a week and even a day. Okay? So if you're not willing to hold something for a year, which really isn't that much time, 365 days, then don't buy it. And lastly, do your research. Okay? Instead of buying and selling and paying fees to use exchanges and losing money and all that stuff, spend that time doing research. Find out what the good projects are. Find out what the good teams are. Find out what's going to happen in the future. Future partnerships that could affect coins that you're doing. I mean, last night, it'll probably be 2 days ago when you saw this, I did a live stream with Tyler from Chico Crypto Consultants and also Blockchain Brad. And one of the reasons I respect them so much is because the amount of research that they do is insane. These guys know more than I can even fathom. And they do that because they spend their time doing research. They're not worried about FOMOing and fudding, making, double instantaneously. They know that if they do the research, that they buy good projects, over the long term, they're going to make a lot of money. Now, I have another slide here. I know this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But what do you look for? You say don't do this, Randall. You say don't do that. Well, what are we supposed to do? First, you want to find a solid crypto. Okay? There are multiple things you should look for in a crypto. Actually, City of Zion just made an article about things to look for in a coin sale. So look that up on Google, or a token sale. But some things that you should look for. Number 1, working business model. Number 2, usable token. Number 3, people actually using the token, not just investors buying it. Number 4, a good team. Number 5, this is just one thing that I use just to rule out really shitty things, is I look at the website. If it's a shitty website, I don't bother wasting my time. I get it, I could miss out on an awesome project, but I'm better off using my time elsewhere. So, those are some things you can look for in a solid crypto. Next thing, you want to buy it at a pullback, right? You don't want to buy an all-time high. You want it to come back down and then buy it at a low. And then it'll go back up high and you make money. That's how you make money. Third, not much hype at the moment. Okay? A lot of cryptos get hyped. And there are people there to do that. Like if you look down in my comments, there will be some people who will be like, what do you think about this coin? What do you think about this coin? What do you think about this coin? And it'll be like 12 comments in a day. And obviously, they're just trying to get hype about a certain coin because it's some coin you've never heard of that's just, you look at the website and it doesn't even load, and there's like hamsters spinning in a wheel trying to make that website server work. Yeah, so not much hype at the moment. And then lastly, they have upcoming announcements or developments. So because I just want to give you guys the most that I can each time I make a video, because I appreciate you spending your time here, I'm just going to give you a couple things that I could think potentially could go up in the future, projects that I think could potentially be very good buys in this altcoin bubble if you're just getting into it now. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor, not telling you what to do with your money, but this is just because these are ones that I would say start doing your research. See if you think it's a good buy. Okay. First one is Walton Chain. Now, Walton Chain got a lot, look at this first run up. It got a lot of publicity there because it's a very cool concept, okay? If you like IOTA, you might like Walton Chain. They're doing Internet of Things. They're doing the microchipping, making sales easier, a whole bunch of stuff. But look at that run up. And some famous YouTubers say exuberance makes all the difference. And he's right, because look at that. Woo, look at that. If you bought in there, man, are you a sorry sucker now? And I'm sorry if you did. But look at the pullback. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, wow. And really nothing's changed. As a matter of fact, I think, this is just personal thought, I think that it's at a stronger position now than when it first came out, because we're seeing with Neo right now that there might be some loosening of Chinese regulations. So we might see a lot more from Chinese projects like Walton Chain, which could make it a very good buy right now. And look at this. Right now, it is just about at the lowest it's ever been. Could be a great buy in Bitcoin comparative. That's just my personal thought because I want to give you guys value. Here's another one that I think could potentially be very big. This one is Substratum. Now, this one has not had a decent pump yet. It's just out of the ICO, like maybe a month out of the ICO. And this one could potentially be huge. Now, previously I've been saying that Mysterium is very cool because decentralized VPNs, okay, for people in China who can't go on Facebook, can't go on Google, can't do that stuff, they have to go through a VPN to do it. Now, that is a very cool project, but you don't need a decentralized VPN if you have decentralized internet. And that's what Substratum is working on doing. They actually just tested their beta a day or two ago, and it went very well. So I think I actually bought this one. This one I bought. After I saw their beta went well, I bought some because I think it was at a good price to buy. Is it going to shoot up tomorrow? Probably not. But I think in the next few months, there's a good chance. I mean, they have a working beta. It seems to work very well. So those are a couple ideas as to coins that you could start doing your research with. Don't buy because I tell you to. Because I am just an ordinary mortal, okay? I put my pants on the same as everybody else. I guess. But, yeah, I just do research. I share it here on YouTube. I like to make you guys laugh, make you smile, have fun here. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching through to the very end of this episode. If you like it, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click the like button. Post a funny comment down below. Make me laugh. And then finally, if you're watching this, it is Tuesday. So, late night live stream tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is our 100th episode. Cool giveaways for you guys. Be there. I just want to party with you guys because we've made it 100 episodes. Woo! No days off except for the hurricane. So, I will catch you guys later. I will see you at the live stream. All right. Peace.